Good evening. I am here. It is 11:20 on Saturday, September 2nd. I ended up skipping Thursday. It happens. Actually, a lot happened Thursday evening, like literally last minute, and I kind of just felt bad trying to stream, so I just skipped it all. And then today I was going to do 14, and I got caught up on other stuff, and I thought, like, well, I could do 14 tonight, but I'm also going to be off Monday, so I could stream late and longer on Sunday evening. So what I'm going to do is probably do like a long 14 stream tomorrow night, including, yeah, I'm going to do a long 14 stream. I'm also going to talk about the Mario Wonder trailer tomorrow night. I'm not going to do it tonight, because tonight, if I start now, I had enough time to get through the rest of this and all of Episode 3. So we'll get this done pretty quickly. We'll get Episode 2 done pretty quickly, and we'll be able to get through all of Episode 3 in one go. I've been saying case on the descriptors. I forgot I have a pillow on here. Move that. But they're called episodes. They're not called cases. It's kind of a pick what you want type deal. But yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna make up for the lost time on Thursday, and then we'll do Final Fantasy tomorrow, and then we'll do something Monday. I don't know. Monday night into Tuesday is the 5th anniversary of the stream. It's really just Tuesday, but Tuesday's a work day, so I don't know if I'll do something special that day. We'll see. Maybe if I could think of something I could do Tuesday night, I will. But otherwise, I might do something tomorrow. Again, I said I wasn't going to do anything for the anniversary, but we'll have to see, because there's really nothing special happening this year. It's my 7th stream anniversary, and it's like, who cares about your 7th anniversary? Unless you're married. But anyway, enough ranting. Let's jump right into September 9th at 9:52 a.m. Back in old Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, okay. First things first. We gotta get the sound situation squared away here. That's pretty good. My voice isn't too much louder. Okay, let me crank it down like 2 notches. That should be okay compared to my voice. 1 notch up. There we go. Just the sound effects are going to be a little ear-piercing. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have? The judge? What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. There's lightning outside help? Oh no. Ace Attorney, never thought I'd see someone play this game. I love Ace Attorney. I played the great Ace Attorney games last year and the year before that. And I'm like, I want to play the originals. So I'm doing the first one now, and I'll eventually do 2 and 3. There's lightning outside. It's not a hurricane, though, isn't it? That was last weekend. And it already passed you at this point. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. You know what they say about someone who defends themselves. See, the thing is, though, that's a quote attributed to someone who's not a lawyer. If you try to defend yourself in court, then you have a fool for a client. It's like, okay, but yeah, most people who do that haven't passed the bar. Phoenix kind of is like an actual lawyer. And also, the laws of this world are very, very, very weird. First one's always a classic. Never got a chance to play through it, sadly. I'm sorry that you have to pick up almost at the end of the second chapter. It is good, though. 10 a.m. That's all that's changed there. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Forget it. I smell a trap. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? The word locution confused me. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Is it Blue Corp or Blue Core? I guess you wouldn't pronounce the P. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? I'm surprised you didn't do Round-a-Bird. Damn it! I'm changing the stream title of that. I know I can't change the tweet name, but... Thank you, Willow. Sour Cream, Karma. Which name do you want me to call you? Yes, meowdy to you too. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. Karma is fine, okay. That's the one name I don't call you. Alright. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. I can't remember the voice I did for Red White. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you that when you already... Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin with your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. That's not the voice I was doing for him. Hold on. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Give me 1 second. Because I didn't stream on Thursday, I actually split case 1 and 2 up into two days. Let me just get to a point where I'm at in the office here. Here we go. Judges Cooperation Award. Bet there'd be some major roundature going on there. 8. Correct? I think it's a little too butacious for just about anyone to appreciate. Damn it, why am I like always missing the spots? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this... That's right, there's a bona fide original worth $5 million for sure. It kind of just sounds like my normal voice. Haven't been here for a while. Did you ever finish Fuga 2? Yes, I did. And then I went to the panel that CyberConnect 2 held in, at Anthrocon. It was really nice. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. If you've never seen this series before, you're about to watch, like, the major... one of the major points of, wackiness show up. Don't like Red, he's too derpy. Yeah. For someone that murders one of the major characters in the series, yeah, it sucks that he's such a, yeah, punchable face, to say the least. Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that it's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Smirk makes me want to bitch smack him. Yeah, he's kind of a bitch. Kind of a douche. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. It was about 9 p.m., I believe. Quietly perusifying, reading papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct, that is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct, the Gatewater's a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Why were you staying in a hotel? So you were reading papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop. Yeah, right. I made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. What you mean by that? Spiky-haired? Yeah, that's all he says for that one. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together! I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on, anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. Foresight is 2020. My foresight. What is my foresight? I actually forget. I know my eyes, my right eye's worse than my left eye. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the bold lawyer's inquiry. Miss May was watching alone when she tapped the Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. Karma, your foresight is only dependent on what... You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that statement. It's dependent on what I say it is. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Can you be a little more detailed about which way the victim ran? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Borbjection. A borbjection is when you inject borb into something. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave, just like the other Mr. White in that TV show. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. Breaking Bad if Walter White was a smug asshole. He is a smug asshole! The only difference is that in that he's a smug asshole who makes drugs rather than a smug asshole who snoops on people for a living. Actually, that's not true. That's not entirely untrue either, because Mr. White spied on people as well. Never watched Breaking Bad. It's a good show. If you want to watch a decent show about people dealing drugs, it is an interesting show. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end, and then she would have been dead, and ended. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Walter Disney White. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. White? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. White is right. Miss May is right. Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. White, Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Company, of course. I suddenly switched it to now Fay & Company rather than Fay & Co. Because, I mean, you pronounce it, right? More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. He was standing out here in the street. No, he's obviously the killer. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order in this court will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, may I be allowed to testify once more? Please, pretty please, I've been good. Objection! Nuh-uh! There was a meme on Twitter where it was like, sir, the person is clearly guilty. My defense, his defense, nuh-uh. And people just posted Phoenix and Edgeworth on it. Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. The heck you mean, nuh-uh? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That joke has been attributed to Ace Attorney. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Hit him from the left. From the right. From the left. From the right. I wonder if I could find that clip. Hold on. No. No, never mind. That's an old reference to, My Defense Wasn't Me Works Every Time. That's a reference to the old Nickelodeon show Salute Your Shorts. One of the main actors from that show went on to be a voice actor. The voice actor for Knives and Trigun, among other roles. And I think he passed away like a year or so ago. Very, very sad. He wasn't that old. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Not like me, Mr. White. To the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. How do I get out of this one again? That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Judge, how do you become a judge? Mr. White's just going, oh, whoopsies, I made an error again and again and again. I mean, that's just, the judge is kind of naive. He's smart and he's smart and naive at the same time. The anime very much makes him sound more naive than the games do, somehow, because he has that old man voice that I'm giving him, as opposed to more of a gruff old man, like I did in Great Ace Attorney. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? The thing, too, is, like, he may not be that old. They don't really specify how old the judge actually is. Especially since he's clearly alive in the second trilogy, which is 7 years later. So he might be a lot younger than we think. It's just, he has a long beard and is bald. And I have a beard and I'm almost bald. Maybe I might not be as wrinkled as him. Plot twist, the beard is a prop, yeah. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. The judge does have a profile in one of the other games that later in the series. I forget which one. I wonder if it has his age on it. I'm sorry I keep stopping things here. Last one's status, alive. He's older than another character that shows up later who is 48. So he's in his 50s at least, if not older. That's just the ADHD, don't worry, Burb. I know, but I don't want to hold this up for too long, especially if people watch this on YouTube later. You think he'd be a better judge if he's older? He's got a lot of experience, yeah. Well, I mean, it's also his mind possibly going. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was... Oh, wait, we've already read this. You see, you hit her twice. Died from a blow by a blunt object. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was, and please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. I don't remember if you need to press anything here. What do you mean, first? First, that is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, you ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. Prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next to the last of restraint, she ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different parts. Abso-positively. That's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. I think... be all over. They just found fingerprints on the weapon. Yeah, but he was wearing gloves. You very clearly saw him wearing gloves in the opening. I actually don't know what to do here. When you assaulted, you hit her twice. Well, I mean, if I'm wrong, then we get to see a mistake. Nope, I was right. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one, White. Mr. White? Okay. The two accounts. Two of them. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then... she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap, indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Looked at the other window when you heard that thing fall. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Those quotation marks. Not formatted correctly. The question mark should be inside the quotation marks. Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? Well, because now when we called him out on that, he said he revised it to say that she dodged the first attack. You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes? Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Wait, are you responding to me saying I didn't know what to do? Because that was like several minutes ago. I think your stream might be lagging behind. Hold on, let me see what the Okay, the preview on my end is good. Thought Twitch might be acting up. No? Oh, okay. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Okay, so tell me something. If he was in the window across the street, how did he see the light stand? Because the light stand is clearly over in the corner. Haha. I mean, I know this. I've played this before, so. Mr. White. I shouldn't even explain it, because they'll explain it in-game as soon as I do. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the office window, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. I was saying earlier that Phoenix hit her twice, but this time he only hit her once with a thwap. Oh, he was saying. Okay. All these lying will make Mr. White to Mr. Yellow. But I'm yellow. I'm Burb. Yellow Burb. Oh, I didn't turn PNG Tuber Plus on. Do we really want it? Have you seen that yet? Ooh, I should show that to you. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. It'll take only a second. What do you have to say to that? They like burping in this game. Where's my, resources? Resources. These? Okay, is that being intrusive? It's in the corner. Also, it's not activating. There we go. Did the sound settings restart on it? Hello? 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, it's kind of working, I guess. I should probably lower the, microphone. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2. I hate this thing. I don't hate it. It's just hard to figure out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that works. Put it there. Works with loud noises. It's just, there's a threshold I can adjust for it. That's how it works. Want to see? Yowdy. Adorable, cute, thank you. I left this up, I had this up for the Mega Man streams, but I don't want to keep this up on all of them. I had it up on the Final Fantasy stream the other day. The problem is, if I don't, if I leave this up, then it's a lot harder to get thumbnails. Ideally, I would like a layout that lets me have this up while not blocking part of the screen, so it's easier to get them. But I'm actually just going to turn this off for now. It was good as a test, but it's not what I want. It's not what I want to keep on stream. I want to get a better custom model for it. Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Squark, quark, queh. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see her after it fell either. Oh, I have something to show you. I got something in the mail today. I'll show you after I finish this case. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been in the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. And now he's fine, standing up straight. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crimes now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. In order to sec his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fey. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fey's office. Am I correct? Correct, you are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fey and Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He's determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. Everyone has said that, yeah. I see. Everyone said he has a punchable face, yeah. Dumb argument could be paired by the fact that none of this is evidence that Wright is the suspect. Yes, but remember that White has everyone in his pocket here, so if he says something, they're going to believe him. However, if Phoenix actually manages to pull him apart here, they kind of can't. However, is the fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Remember, in this court system, it's guilty until found innocent. So if he's formally accused, then he's the one who's going to be found guilty if he can't prove his innocence. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand the night of the incident, before the night of the incident. Sorry, the Freudian slip. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Do you have proof? Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Hey, Fingun, how you doing? I'd enter the Fay & Co. law offices. Why am I reading that again? Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Company law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. How's everyone doing? Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Fay & Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the... Why am I already read this when it was being said the first time. I did this a ton during the Great Ace Attorney, too. Why did you tap Mia's phone? There's no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corps is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Short break from Soulstone survivors. Me? I'm doing good. Today was a productive day. Did some grinding for the final Star Force 2 stream, which I'm going to try to do sometime this month. And did some voice acting stuff. I actually don't know what Soulstone Survivors is. It's hailing where you are? Wow. I think it'd still be warm over there. Are you okay? Is it hard hail? Like big hail or like little pieces, little like... We get that here sometimes. We never get like the big Texas-sized hail that Texas gets during the winter. Texas-sized hail in Texas. That is both incorrect and also a slip-up. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I could bluff something out of him. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. It's super dark outside in the Power Might Die Any moment with the wind going everywhere. God damn. You'll know Vampire Survivor is kind of like that with its own spin on many things. Nice. I know the Survivor genre has gotten like super popular thanks to Vampire Survivors. It's definitely it's a genre that's existed before, but it's definitely not. It definitely wasn't as popular until Vampire Survivors came out. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. Can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Oh, shit. Alright, be safe. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix! Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appeared the shock that was enough of a yeah, Mia turns into Gak. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Called herself Gak Mia. She turns herself into Gak. Funniest shit I've ever seen. It appears that was enough to have a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia. Wow, what was that read? So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought the stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right. (1:16 p.m.) Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defense, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start from where we left off. Yeah, thanks for the tip. Also, I'm questioning your expenses ability. Is this why we're late on our bills? I mean, she's a lawyer. She's a good lawyer. She should be making well more than $1,000 a week. I'll be saying that. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance here. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, this trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. They did it right here. They formatted it right here. The period's inside the quotation mark. Why was it wrong before? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. And enter the Fane Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to plus the wiretap. That was when I saw the glass light stand. Beginning of September, the week before the murder. Gives chances on the lying defenses, but not the defense, yeah. receipt for a glass light stand. The date of purchase is the day before the murder.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fane Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there might be quite a bit of pressure on you, but I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
He's bringing up the fact that Mr. White probably has something on the judge, and that's why he's being held in contempt. Like, that's why he's, like, saying, like, look, I know this guy has something on you, but he's guilty. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Yep, the autopsy reports become Edgeworth's personality now, yeah. The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
For the anime where Mia just yeets the note. Yeah, I forgot about that. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Kind of an ass-pull ending, I will say, but... Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Well, you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hell yeah, baby. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. Defendant lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. Imagine the plot twist where they knew where the judge knew that Maya was possessed, yeah. I won't forget this as long as I live. You're not living. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office. I'll see you later. Chief. Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye & Company law offices. He's 2 minutes late. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kinda worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Company law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said it's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. Now force yourself onto your payroll. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Company law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. Yeah, that gets kind of resolved pretty quickly. A brand new episode's been added, so once I save... Once I leave this screen, it automatically goes into it. So, I'm not going to forget this time. I will stop and start the recording, so I don't have to chop it up later. Before I do that, though, I'm going to show you something cool I got today in the mail. Hold on. Let's see, I gotta go. It's my Twibber. It's like the only thing I tweeted today, actually. Why am I getting a notification for some... phone, I swear to God. My phone's been buzzing lately, even though it's I'm getting like no notifications. Yeah, I got this today. I got this, it's a fat chocobo pouch. It's very small. I thought it was going to be like it'll be like the size of like the controller, but no, it is like very, very tiny. It's like a coin purse. And it's got this is like a foam piece attached to it, the little Gissel green down here. And I got a, excuse me, I got a, oh god, I'd have to do that. I got a Black Mage, job pin here. I really wanted, they have little magnets of all the job crystals, but they don't, the two that I want were sold out. so I didn't get them. So I got this instead. I might get the ones I want later. The little magnets, but they didn't have them. So I have yet another pin now that I don't know where I'm gonna stick. But hey, figured why not get one of the main job? And now I got this little less than a fist size fat chocobo pouch. So it's cute. Yeah. Whenever your phone opens, it vibrates for no reason. Adorable choco pouch. Or would it be pouchabo? It's a fat pouchabo. Yours doing the same thing. You thought you were going crazy. Choco pouch. I think my friend... Oh, my friend liked and retweeted something from me. I saw their notification before. Yeah, it's a very small pouch, which kind of makes it not worth $15, but by Square Enix logic, that's cheap. Alright. I think I already saved. Let's do it again. The elusive double save. And now I'll stop the recording so that we get to the next chapter immediately without me having to chop it up later.